In your news across America, White House officials met today hoping to come to an agreement that would end the partial government shutdown. Mola has more from the White House.
As the partial government shutdown began its third week on Saturday, Vice President Mike Pence, Homeland Security Secretary Christian Nielsen, and Presidential Advisor Jared Kushner arrived for talks with congressional aides.
Our aim will be to find a solution, not just simply to end the government shutdown.
After the meeting, the Vice President's office issued a statement calling the discussions productive, and both sides plan to meet again on Sunday. On Friday, President Trump made clear he is standing his ground on the border wall and said the shutdown could continue for months or much longer.
Absolutely, I said that. I don't think it will, but I am prepared.
After his meeting with Democratic leaders, the president also told reporters he could use emergency powers to divert Pentagon funds to build a wall.
We can call a national emergency because of the security of our country.
Saturday morning, Mr. Trump tweeted the Democrats want billions of dollars for foreign aid, but they don't want to spend a small fraction of that number on properly securing our border. Figure that one out. As Washington tries to figure it out, the shutdown is taking its toll on about 800,000 federal workers across the nation, like these federal corrections officers in Massachusetts.
The fact that I have to wait for a check that's going to come, even though I have to show up every day, is disgraceful to me.
You have to prioritize certain things, feeding your family, the gas to get to work, potentially heating your home.
On Friday, a group of federal employees held signs and chanted outside a federal office complex in St. Louis, calling for an end to the shutdown. Mola, CBS News, the White House.
The partial government shutdown is creating headaches for thousands of workers and families. And if it's not over by February, millions of Americans who receive benefits from SNAP, the nation's food stamp program, could have their assistance interrupted. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is one of the agencies that isn't funded during the shutdown. According to the Nonpartisan Center on Budget and Policy, 42 million Americans received SNAP benefits in 2017. More than 68% were families with children, and more than 44% were working families. And as the shutdown continues, thousands of federal workers are worried about missing their next paycheck. Tonight, we're hearing from Congressman G.K. Butterfield, who says a bipartisan effort is needed to help federal workers.
800,000 people are now unemployed or furloughed because of the shutdown, and that's unacceptable. These are hardworking federal employees who need their paychecks. We call on Senate Republicans to stand up to President Trump.
Meanwhile, President Trump's cabinet secretaries, Vice President Mike Pence, and top White House aides were set to receive a $10,000 raise starting today, but they were directed to hold off on those funds until after the shutdown.